What's up, world? How is everybody doing? I'm going to try to adjust this camera. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. How about that? I have a hard time getting it into my ring light here, and I don't want it to fall down and have to start over or hold it up. That just hurts my arm. Good morning, everybody. It is Wealth Wednesday. What a great day it is already. I already won something today. Super excited. I'm just happy to be happy in my great day. And today, I know you're looking at that title and saying, what the heck is she talking about? Tips on how to be a deer hunter or a better deer hunter? Well, I am really interested in the subject. However, I have never once hunted. I have shot a gun just to shoot a gun. And, I don't have a lot of experience with it. And living in Vermont where I live, deer hunting season is on. Last weekend was youth. And it was crazy sauce. And a lot of people are harvesting some incredible deer for meat, and it's really awesome. And I definitely think that hunting is super cool. I like wild caught food. You know what I'm saying? Being from a fishing town, that was the deal. I'm not saying that we don't need farms. We do, absolutely. But when it comes to being able to catch an animal for food in your area, it's going to bring you some nutritional value that you just can't get anywhere else. So, what I found was, I said, I don't know nothing about hunting. So I looked it up, and I got some really cool tips for you today. What's up? Welcome to the live. So I picked 5 tips out of a 20-tip article by Night and Hale. And I picked the ones that I like the most, so that's what I'm going to share with you today. What's up, Dave? Welcome. So these are 5 tips on how to be a better deer hunter, and I'm going to go ahead and start with some of these awesome ideas. Number 1, avoid trimming trees in your shooting lanes. So what that means is when you have your deer stand up, you've got your shooting lanes where you're hoping a buck is going to walk by. You want to avoid trimming those trees in your shooting lanes during the season or just before the seasons because deer, bucks in particular, can smell freshly cut timber. When you want to do that, when you want to take care of those shooting lanes, you want to do it in early summer. And this is true for any kind of tree landscaping. I know that because I'm a horticulturist. And you always want to be doing your trimming and cutting when the tree is making growth because it will repair and it's not, there's an old wives' tale that you cut your trees and you trim everything down in the fall getting ready for winter. No, you don't do that. Actually, you let the cold damage what the outside layer is, and in the spring you take care of it, okay? So same for deer hunting and trimming lanes. You want to be doing that in the late spring, early summer, and that's going to help you without being, help you from being understood where you are during hunting season because the deer know when it's hunting season, trust me. Number 2. This is really important, and it ties to safety, okay? Most of your hunting is done from a tree stand. So the thing that you want to do before you get to hunting season is you want to practice setting up and taking down your tree stand low on a tree. You also want to practice getting in and out of that tree stand as quietly as possible. You want to be an expert at your tree stand before you set it up in the woods in hunting season, okay? Because sound, camouflage, all that stuff is super important. And you want to know how to do it. So you want it to become motor memory. You want it to be like the back of your hand. Get to know that tree stand inside and out and get to know how to get in it and out of it as quietly as possible. So that's a really awesome tip. Number 3. This might seem obvious. It wasn't to me. Wash all of your hunting clothes in non-scented detergent and make sure that you put them in a plastic bag and keep them in that plastic bag until you arrive to your hunting place. So you're going to want to get into those unscented clothes at the hunting ground and do your scent ups, the things that you would need to do. I didn't talk about that in here, but you want to make sure that you don't smell like lavender or mountain fresh or any of that. They are very sensitive to knowing it's hunting season and where you are when they can smell you. Okay? Number 4. This is really cool. You want to Google Earth or Google Maps and do satellite view. Your hunting area before you go in. You want to learn as much about it, its topography, as you possibly can before you go into your hunting season because one of the major things is you're going to want to conceal your entry, and if you know what it looks like from above, and you know maybe you can conceal your entry with a stream, or whatever it is, you'll know how to get to those spots much better if you are fluent in the topography of your hunting area. And number 5. This is one I was like, what? And I almost got like, what? How's that going to help me? In Vermont right now, it's raining all the time. And so every hunter that's been out there so far, from bow season to youth season to now we're in, I think, long gun season. We have a couple that kind of blend together. Hello. Do you want to protect moisture? Hello, Erica. Moisture from getting in the muzzle of your gun. So, in wet weather, what you do is you tape over the tip of your gun or your muzzle with electrical tape. And when it comes time to harvest your buck, you just shoot right through it. It's not going to stop the bullet or make it come back at you or anything crazy like that. But it will protect your weapon from being compromised with moisture. Okay? So that's super cool, right? So I'm going to go over a recap real quick. Don't trim the trees in your shooting lanes during the season. Do that in the spring or early summer. Practice, practice, practice setting up your tree stand, getting in and out of it, and do that low so that your practice is, pretty easy. Make that muscle memory. Wash all your hunting clothes in non-scented detergent and keep them in a sealed plastic bag until you get to your hunting area. No, that doesn't mean you drive there in your pickup truck naked. It just means that your hunting clothes, your camo and all that needs to be clear. Google Earth your hunting area or use Google Maps and the satellite and get to know the topography of the land that you're going to hunt so that you can use it to arm yourself with concealment. Super important. And in wet weather, absolutely make sure that you put electrical tape over the tip of the muzzle of your weapon so that you do not hurt the weapon with moisture. Okay? So that's what's up. If you'd like to know, if you are interested, you like this, share this. And if you're interested in learning the rest of the awesome tips, there were 20 total, so there's 15 left. You give me a message and I will make sure I get that information to you. And happy hunting, and may you win whatever deer pool you're in or provide your family with amazing meat for the winter. I'm rooting for you. You go get them, and I thank you so much for watching. This is Tara. See you later. Bye.